Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for part 2 of our June 6th game day, and we started off with the Southern Division battle, the Roswell Aliens, who are leading that Southern Division, up against a team trying to get back into this playoff race, the San Antonio Kings. Let's get you down to the field for what should be an entertaining game. Roswell, San Antonio, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you. The Roswell Aliens are on the road to take on the San Antonio Kings. Take a look at these lineups. F1 Racer starts things off for Roswell, followed by Spec-Type. At the captain spot is Dragonfly, and at 5-point gainer position is Double Shots. To the home side of the field, San Antonio Kings coming out with Sweet 16, followed by Acura. Motorblade Jr. at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer position is Road Plane. To the home side of the field. So anyways, here we go. Game on. F1 Racer and Sweet 16. Here we go. Game on. F1 Racer gets the flip on Sweet 16. 5-0 Roswell. Out comes Acura. Doing battle with F1 Racer here. No interference. They switch sides. Still on opposite sides. Clean collisions going on between these two, but no flips. Still 5-0 Aliens in the lead. Even. Whoa, interference call that time. Along with no contact. Yet again here. Still 5-0 is the score. Roswell is in the lead, but Acura and F1 Racer have a battle going on here. And F1 Racer gets the flip finally. It's 10-0. Aliens in the lead. Out there now comes Motorblade Jr. trying to keep the Kings in this game. But can he do it against F1 Racer, who's been great defensively tonight? He goes fine, but he's still up there. Almost went down there, but he's still going. F1 Racer just won't go down today. And both of them almost went down there. If they did, it would have been over. F1 Racer somehow stays up again, but he goes down that time. 10-5. Kings stay alive as now Spec-Type comes out to do battle with Motorblade Jr. He'll now try to end this game. Motorblade Jr. trying to keep his team in it, but can't do it. 15-5 the final. The Aliens finally walk away with the win there after a hard-fought battle. Let me tell you, 15-5 score, but it felt like a game that was a little bit closer than that. The way these teams battled today, hard flips for the Aliens to get, but they do get them. 15-5 the final. Roswell gets the win over San Antonio. Coming up next, Hartford Homies, New York Empire on CDL Live. Alright, our next game on tap, the Hartford Homies on the road to take on the New York Empire in a Northeast Division battle. Of course, New York looking for the huge upset on home turf, and Hartford, since those trades Tim made, they're not as strong, but of course, they still have the hammer on that team. Let's see what happens here. Hartford Homies, New York Empires, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live for what should be a pretty good game. The Hartford Homies on the road to do battle with the New York Empire. So for Hartford, Gray Ghost starts things off, followed by Gold Duck. Hammer at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is Gold Racer. To the home side of the field, the Empire come out with Diesel Boy Jr., followed by Spirit. Enzo 1 at the captain spot, and at 5-point gainer is going to be Tiku. Here we go. Hartford Homies, New York Empire, game on. Gray Ghost and Diesel Boy Jr. going at it to start things off. Gray Ghost on the defensive early here, but he hangs in there for the flip. 5-0 Homies. A Spirit now out there doing battle with Gray Ghost. Interference call. So So this game continues here. It's going to be 5-5 as Grey Ghost goes down. Now Gold Dust in a Spirit will go at it. But the heavy hitter is Gold Dust. And the Spirit hanging in there with them. Both these two going at it. And the Spirit is down. 10-5 Hartford. Enzo 1 going to try to tie it. Gold Dust trying to put this game away. And Gold Dust will put it away. 15-5 the final.
Yo, his wheel's still spinning. Look at it.
15-5 the final. The Hartford homies have the win over the New York Empire. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, the San Jose Storm in a Pacific Division battle against the Nevada Thunder. It's next on CDL Live.
Our next game should be a good one. Two teams ankle deep, knee deep in the playoff race here. The San Jose Storm on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder in a Pacific Division battle. Let's get you down to the field for the start of what should be a great game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. The San Jose Storm are on the road to do battle with the Nevada Thunder in a Pacific Division battle. Coming out first for San Jose is Phantom, followed by 48 Hours. Wasp at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer position will be split in two. To the home side of the field now. The Nevada Thunder come out with 42, followed by White Indy. Yellow Spider at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer will be White Lamborghini. Here we go, game on. 42 and Phantom out there to do battle to start this game. Two heavy hitters here going at it. On equal ground, and Phantom gets the flip. 5-0, San Jose in the lead. And now White Indy trying to even this game up, but he's getting thrown back, but White Indy hangs in there to tie this game up at 5. And now 48 Hours gets the flip on White Indy. 10-5 San Jose. One flip away from a win. Out comes Yellow Spider to take on 48 Hours.
48 Hours made White Indy a fit.
And 48 Hours gets the game-winning flip right there, and 15-5 will be the final. The San Jose Storm, Metallica 1147. I think your real name's what, Brandon? Well, whatever. Your team just got another win. 15-5 the final. The San Jose Storm defeat.
I brought 48 Hours into the league.
Yes, you did. Alex brought 48 Hours into the league, so you can thank him. He wants all the credit for it. Anyway, 15-5 final. San Jose wins.
W Metallica.
Coming up next, Indianapolis Reapers and the Nashville Nighthawks on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Next game on tap, the Indianapolis Reapers take on the Nashville Nighthawks. And ever since Richmond, the Reapers moved from Richmond to Indianapolis, this has been quite the rivalry here in the Central Division. We look forward to another installment, another chapter to be written here today. Indy, Nashville, next on CDL Live. Should be a great game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to begin. A Central Division battle. The Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks, and what should be a good game here. Starting off for the Reapers is going to be Candy, followed by Green Enzo. Gold Z28 at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Speed Shot. To the home side of the field, Black Testarossa comes out first, followed by Orange Chevelle. Extinguish at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer will be Chevrolator. So here we go, Reapers and Nighthawks, let the game begin. Candy and Black Testarossa start things off, interference is called. Would have been a tie there, but it's going to be 5-0 Indy. Candy gets the flip on him. And now it's quickly tied by Orange Chevelle, who takes down Candy. And now both Green Enzo and Orange Chevelle both go down. We are tied, 10-10. And how quickly we have come to this. Gold Z28 up against Extinguish, two good defensive players. And this could be the battle that goes all night. Is Extinguish finding ways to roll up, but not this time. Extinguish goes down.
The unflippable has been flipped.
Yes, he has, by another good defensive player there in Gold Z28, who goes for the win against Chevrolator here, who's trying to force overtime for the Nighthawks. Can he do it? tell he's rolling through with these hard collisions. Chevrolet are trying to get the OK, but it's not going to happen. 15-10 the final. The Indianapolis Reapers have the win over the Nashville Nighthawks. Great game right there. Stick around, more coming up. New Mexico Monsters, New Orleans Gladiators. It's next on CDL.
Alright, our next game comes from the Southern Division. The New Mexico Monsters on the road, looking to get back into this playoff race against a team right now that's currently holding that 7th seed, the New Orleans Gladiators. Let's get you down to the field for what should be a great game. New Mexico Monsters, New Orleans Gladiators, next on CDL.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, a battle from the Southern Division. The New Mexico Monsters taking on the New Orleans Gladiators. Let's take a look at these lineups. See You Later starts things off for the New Mexico Monsters, followed by Patriot. At the captain spot is going to be Dragon, and at 5-point gainer, Champion. To the home side of the field here now, we have the New Orleans Gladiators coming out with Yellow Vet, followed by T-Gray. Menace at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Lagera. Here we go. Game on. 5-0 New Orleans in the lead. Yellow Vet gets the quick flip on See You Later, but now he's out there against Patriot. Yellow Vet somehow staying up that time, and he hangs in there to get the flip on Patriot. 10-0 New Orleans. Out comes Dragon now, and Dragon goes down. 15-0, Yellow Vet rolls through the front line of the Monsters, and that is game. A shutout win for the New Orleans Gladiators. New Orleans, are you not entertained? 15-0 the final. Gladiators get the win over the Monsters.
At least they got a good team for once.
Yeah, burn. But the Saints are coming back. I think the Saints are going to be tough next year in the NFL. Anyway, coming up next, Bradford Brawlers, Cleveland Wolves, the Northern Division battle, only on CDL Live.
Alright, in our next matchup, a great battle coming up from the Northern Division. The Bradford Brawlers, defending world champs, they are on the road to take on the Cleveland Wolves. The Wolves, of course, looking to get a huge win against a big division rival. Let's see if they can do it here. Bradford, Cleveland, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the defending world champion Bradford Brawlers on the road to take on division rivals, the Cleveland Wolves. It's Tyler Fox versus Shane Geyser. Let's take a look at these lineups. Shane's Bradford Brawlers come out with Spinebuster, followed by Green Indy. At the captain spot is Escalade, and a 5-point gainer will be Dirty Rat. Now to the home side of the field, the Cleveland Wolves. Tyler Fox starting his team out there with Mickey Green, followed by Aqua Ferrari. At the captain spot is Stock 34. And a 5-point gainer position for the Cleveland Wolves is going to be Blue F50. So here we go, Mickey Green and Spinebuster. Game on. Neither goes down. And finally on the second collision, Mickey Green goes down. 5-0 Brawlers. Out comes Aqua Ferrari up against Spinebuster. Heavy collisions being made between these two. We are still at a 5-0 game in favor of the Brawlers. Aqua Ferrari trying to tie this one up. Both these cars getting good hits in here, but neither going down. As right now, it looks like Aqua Ferrari has a little bit more of the offensive advantage, but there they both go down. So 10-5, Bradford in the lead. Green Indy trying to put this one away. Interference call. Oh, that was a close one, but luckily for us, we do have official review. That's what we are about to do. This one is going to the booth. So hang on tight. We'll have your answer in a moment on CDL Live. Score is currently 10-5, Bradford. But you never know. Let's find out. The call on the field was interference, and that call stands. Alright, so you heard from me, the official call stands, and the score is still 10-5. Bradford in the lead. Interference called yet again. Another interference call. Stock 34 keeps on going to the Bradford line. And yet again he does. He almost had a tying flip right there. Interference called again. A lot of interferences going on. This one is hard to fight after the game. Interference called there yet again. And the score, would you answer the phone? So, well, you talk then, man. I got a phone going on during a broadcast. Right away he's given here. And the score is now going to be 10.
Okay, he's fucking busy.
Score is now going to be 15-5 the final. The Bradford Brawlers get the win off of a right away.
What?
Green Indy gets the flip to win the game.
What the fuck?
We'll be back on CDL.
Alright, it's the Battle of Western New York coming up. The Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the Gowanda Outlaws. The village of Gowanda and the city of Buffalo only a 45-minute drive away from each other, if even. So, definitely looking for a big contest here. Always fun to see these two teams play, no matter what the records are. Buffalo Gowanda next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap. The Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the Gowanda Outlaws. The rivalry of Western New York. Both these places, Buffalo and Gowanda, 45 minutes away from each other by car ride. So let's get right to it. Buffalo starts their lineup with Tyrell, followed by Blue BMW. At the captain spot is Wetton at 5-point gainer, Blue Dragon. To the home side of the field, the Gowanda Outlaws coming out with triple threat, followed by Blue Camaro. I should say Blue Camaro too. Anyways, at 5-point captain spot is Lamborghini. At 5-point gainer is Low Mercedes. Here we go, Outlaws Warriors game on the Western New York rivalry underway. 5-0 Gowanda in the lead. Tyrell goes down against triple threat, and now 5 more points.
Triple threat.
Triple Threat has a 10-0 lead for the Gowanda Outlaws for the win here. What stays up, though? Trying to keep Buffalo alive in this one. And what a huge upset it would be if Gowanda gets the win, but it's not going to happen there. 10-5. What gets Buffalo back in this game? 10-10. What leading the comebacks? Comeback tie this game now up against Lamborghini. Lamborghini gets what down? And couldn't the upset be complete here? 15-10 Gowanda in the lead, but here comes Blue Dragon to do battle with Lamborghini, trying to send this game into OT. Lamborghini trying to complete the upset and get the win for the Outlaws. Interference called. He almost had it there. And the game is over. 15-10. A huge upset. The Gowanda Outlaws get the win over the Buffalo Warriors. 15-10 the final. And you know what makes a good rivalry? You never know what's going to happen.
Triple threat.
Triple threat goes 2-1. And what a game we just had. Lamborghini goes 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. 2 more games. And the next one coming up should be just as good as this one, if not better. The Los Angeles Blades on the road take on the San Diego Lightning. And it's coming up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Alright, our next game has all the fixins of a classic, because let me tell you, these two teams right here are battling it out for first place in the Pacific Division right now. In first place and on the road tonight, the Los Angeles Blades. Home side of the field, the team that's in second right now, the San Diego Lightning. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. LA has not beaten San Diego yet this year. They played twice. One time they lost. The other time it was a tie. San Diego looking to make it 2-0-1 against the LA Blades. Let's see what happens here. Blades, Lightning, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game should be a good one. Coming from the Pacific Division's top 2 teams. Team in first place in the Pacific right now, the Los Angeles Blades, on the road against the team in second place in the Pacific Division, the San Diego Lightning. Let's take a look at these lineups. Alex Johnson's Blades come out with red spec type, followed by Black Star. At the captain's spot is Griolina, and Dragon Jr. takes up the 5-point gainer position for the LA Blades. The home side of the field, the San Diego Lightning come out with 44, followed by 24 Hours. 7 series at the captain's spot, and a 5-point gainer is 16 Angels. So here we go, 44 and Red Spec Heights. Game on. San Diego up against LA. And it's going to be 5-0 Los Angeles. As 44 goes down, now here comes 24 Hours. Do battle at Red Spec Heights. Game on between these two. They're both still up. Battle continues here. 24 Hours in Red Spec Heights. Red Spec Heights goes down. 5-5, we are tied. Now Black Star out there against 24 Hours. They're both going to go down. The score is 10-10. Relina up against 7 series. Score tied at 10. Another close battle between these two. Relina goes flying off screen, but he's still up. No interference on the play either. These two continue to do battle. Relina gets the flip on 7 series. And now, 16 Angels trying to force overtime. Relina for the win. Interference called. Interference called yet again, but no flips on either one. And this time, for the first time this season, the LA Blades have a win over the San Diego Lightning. 15.
That's how we do it!
15-10 the final after losing the first meet in between these two teams and tying the second one. In the third meeting, Alex Johnson's Blades get the win over the San Diego Lightning. 15-10. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event is coming up next. Washington Patriots, Carolina Wildcats. Our main event on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event here in the Car Demolition League's June 6, 2013 game day, a Southeast Division battle, and let me tell you, one where playoff spots could be on the line, so to speak. It's definitely going to make an impact getting into July towards the end of the season. Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. Let's get ready for this main event because it should be an epic game. Patriots, Wildcats, next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event here on CDL Live. The Washington Patriots are on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats in a Southeast Division battle. Let's take a look at these lineups for the main event. Black Phantom comes out first for the Washington Patriots, followed by Cockroach. At the captain's spot is going to be Blue 512, and at 5-point gainer, Croc Rock. To the home side of the field, the Carolina Wildcats coming out with Mustang 1, followed by 23. At the captain's spot is going to be Rocket Oil. And at 5-point gainer position is going to be Yellow Ferrari GT.
It's how we're going to go. 5-0 Washington, 5-5, and then 10-5 Washington, and then 10-10, and then 15-10 Carolina, and then 15-15 overtime, and Carolina wins.
So Al's predicting Carolina winning an OT. Let's find out what happens. Black Phantom and Mustang 1, game on. 2 smash mouth hitters, but it's going to be Mustang 1 getting the better of it. 5-0 Carolina. Now out comes Cockroach to do battle with Mustang 1. And Cockroach gets the flip, and we are tied at 5. 23 now up against Cockroach. Alex has called it the whole way so far, and Cockroach gives Washington a 10-5 lead. But here comes Rocket Oil trying to tie it up. Not going to happen, and Rocket Oil goes down, and 15-5 is going to be the final. The Washington Patriots have the win over the Carolina Wildcats here on the road, and that's going to do it for another game day here in the Car Demolition League. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have fun watching today's game day, because we'll be back tomorrow with another one. Alex, good wins today. Good job. You know.
Oh, double W, baby. Oh, right. Yep, got that young double W's.
Now you need a third one because Wilkes-Barre won today as well. How you gonna
help me out with that one?
Now come on, you figure it out. Hey, look, now it's like a triple crown, just like the Swedish flag thing. Oh, okay.
Wait, there you go.
Anyways, stick around next time, because we're going to have more CDL underway this season. Still got 2 months left to go, really. We'll see you next time on CDL.
That's how we go, baby.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.